Hello and welcome to episode 28 of series 2 of Become a Legend Story Mode. So in the last episode we had a look at some of the teams that Gabby could potentially move to. We looked at Arsenal and AC Milan because those are two of the teams that had been suggested by the most of you in the comments. So we went to see how they were doing. Both of them doing fairly well in the league but nothing amazing. So we wouldn't be nailed on for the league title, but they'd be interesting. But had a good comment from Ouija, and they said, and they obviously know a bit about Serie A, a bit about Italian football quite clearly. I don't know whether you're Italian or not. Thanks for the comment anyway. And he said on moving to AC Milan that there's no way that Gabby would do that. He said that throughout his time in Inter, he had amazing support from the fans, cheering his name even though he barely played, begging the coaches to play him. So apparently he'd never betray the supporters and there's no bad blood between the player and the club. So we're going to have to rule out AC Milan. I can't go against that great information. And I don't think... Gabby doesn't strike me as a nasty person. So on the strength of that, I think we're going to have to rule out AC Milan. But we will going to have a look at some other teams now. So some of you suggested Juventus, which would be great. Obviously, they're top of the Serie A at the moment. Might be difficult to displace Higuain or Dybala, so we'll probably give that one a miss. But that is quite an incredible team. Other teams in Serie A? Well, let me know if you can think of any. Nothing there screaming at me. One that I've had a lot of requests for is that he makes a move to Valencia, who aren't doing very well. I think they're pretty much mid-table at the moment. But a lot of you saying that we should go there and try and revive Valencia. They're playing two up top. Rodrigo and Zaza both lower rated, but then the support behind them, I'm not so sure about that. I don't like the formation, and I don't like any of the players that they've got. So not really the one we want to go for. Atletico Madrid is a team that we've definitely thought about. They play two up top. We could probably get in ahead of Fernando Torres, and with Gaitan, Carrasco, Koke, Sal behind us. But then they've got a lot of striking options as well, so maybe not the best option. So as you can see, I'm not really sure where we should go. I'm ruling out any of the really big sides for now. AC Milan was always on our list, but I think we're definitely taking that off now. So let me know in the comments if you've got any more suggestions. I'm sure you do. So we do have a game against Finnersberg today in the group stages of the Europa League. I don't think we need to play it. No, we definitely don't. We're 6 points ahead of them. And yeah, Genk are not coming back either. So we're pretty safe there. So we can skip that one and keep on moving. And grabbing a 1-0 win, we go top of the group. And that'll see us through. I mean, we're already through, but... it's a good way to finish it off. Still at 100%. Manager trust level looking good. 21 goals in 22 appearances this season. There have been a few in the comments, which I'm perfectly happy with, and I like a bit of criticism. However arsey I might have got with some of you, perfectly happy for a bit of criticism about Gabby's finishing. It's not been great, but can you argue with nearly a goal a game? I'm sure you can, and probably will. So the dramatic improvement continues as well, even through that skipped game. Strength on the ball, 83. Look at that. Dribbling and ball control, both at 84 now. And we'll see who we get in the round of 32. God, it's a slog, isn't it, the Europa League? Blimey. And the first pull out of the hat is our game, and it is AEK Athens. That's a pretty good draw. Seems we could have got AC Milan, West Brom. So first game of the episode coming up, and it's a trip down to Brighton. Let's see how they're doing in the league. They are in 19th. They've only had 3 wins this season. They are languishing. So who have we got behind us today? Well, Gabby's dramatic improvement has ended. It went on for a long time though, didn't it? It felt like it did. We've got Wazza behind us. We really have yet to link up with him, even in the slightest way. So not happy about that. But Lennon has been excellent every time he's played. Ross Barkley's in there as well on a downward arrow. But he's the player that we've definitely had the best connection with. Up against Brighton, they've got a fairly strong defence, but they have been leaking goals this season, which is why they're almost bottom of the table. So here we are, down on the south coast at the Amex Arena, or the Amex Stadium as they've got it here. I think it's the Amex Arena. And, well, we talked about in the last episode, is Gabby the complete centre-forward? He showed a lot of different characteristics that you would want from a top centre-forward. Great hold-up play, good finish with his head, one-touch shooting in the box. The only thing that he's missing now for that complete centre-forward is the ability to assist goals as well. So we'll see if we can get an assist today. I'll be really pleased with that. Rossini now, ball comes out to him. Cuts back, this is nice play, out to Anthony Knockaert, their star player, shot comes in, Hemed will get a header to it. And I think that's, oh no, he didn't touch it. It has gone out for the first corner of the game here. And it is the Frenchman, Anthony Knockaert, to whip this one in with his left foot. Oh, he's got ahead of his man. And the header in from Malumbi. And Brighton go ahead here. They've not scored many goals this season. But within 9 minutes, they've scored against us. And Pickford really couldn't do much about that. He'd got away from his man. It was Rooney on marking duties there. That's poor. That's really poor. Let's watch him here. He just ghosts away from Rooney. Gets ahead of him. Keane's nowhere to be seen either. Pickford was always going to struggle with that one. Not the best start. More good play here from Brighton. Knockaert keeps it moving. Hemed has a space to shoot. Wow. Flash is just wide, but Brighton looking really good. The home side seeing a lot of possession early on here. Once again, more good possession here from Brighton. Passing it around confidently. Back to Suttner now. He'll put a little ball into Knockaert. Who's back to Suttner. He just can't get close to him at the moment. Knockaert puts it into the box. Hanach takes it down. Back to Knockaert. Dangerous cross in to Hemed. Can we get it away? Nope. Still can't get possession back. Brighton throttling us here. Izquierdo into the box. Knockaert back to Izquierdo. Lovely shot. Whoa. Great move there from Brighton. Unlucky not to score a second. It's all Brighton here. Rooney into Gabby. Out to Seamus Coleman. Lennon, lovely ball into Gabby. The poked finish is there. Is he onside? Yes, he is. Lovely stuff. First proper chance of the game there for Gabby, and he made a good run through the centre. Aaron Lennon has been a great provider for us. He really has. It was Gabby who started the move, spraying the ball out to Coleman. He went back inside. Good run from Gabby. He was played onside. That's poor centre-back play. It looked like the number 7 even slipped as he looked to play Gabby offside. I'm not sure. Let's take a look here. He was stumbling a little. Poked into Gabby on the right foot. And yeah, one big chance for Gabby and a goal. And we're back in this. Oh, Gabby's read that like a book. And now he's through the centre. Back out onto his left foot with the... oh, that is good covering from the number 7. Looking to make amends for quite a few mistakes in the last few minutes. It was him who put the ball into Gabby. And then Gabby through the centre. I don't think we were going to have the legs, so he had to cut back outside to shoot a cross goal. It was a good covering tackle in the end. We have won a corner, though. And it's half-time here at the Amex. And it's been a tight one. We've struggled to get any possession. Brighton clearly coming out here to keep the ball, frustrate us, and they've done a pretty good job of that. But when Gabby had his chance, he took it well. There are definitely going to be more chances in this, and I felt that towards the end of that half, we were starting to get a bit more control. I'm sure Big Sam will have some strong words in the dressing room. Hopefully we can get back into this one. This is not a game that we should be going away from with any less than 3 points. Gabby isolated, does well. Oof, just about moves it on there as he's fouled. We can keep moving here, and now the counter-attack is on, potentially. Gabby out to Balassi, keeps it moving into Coleman. Wants it inside, simple one into Gabby. Cuts back inside. Oh, one more. Yep. No, on the floor. Come on, Aaron. Lennon wins the header over Knockaert. Battle of the little men there. Into Gabby now. Picking up fairly far up the pitch. Goes inside to Wayne Rooney. He's only got Balassi out wide. There's not many people up for Everton. Not much to work with here. Wayne Rooney on the ball now, under pressure from Knockaert. And then runs into trouble, but somehow gets it back. Now Aaron Lennon. We're not exactly going forward here. Ball into Gabby. He's got so many men around him. He's going to really struggle to work anything. Oh, tries to square the ball to Rooney. It just about makes it. That's not a bad ball in, but Gabby can't get there. Brighton got a lot of men back. We haven't got many men forward. This isn't going to work out. Those maths do not add up. This is when it gets frustrating. With this long in the game, you really would hope we'd go and try and win it. Well won back there by Aaron Lennon. Just hold on to it. I need to make a run. Yes, the ball is on. Over the top. Lustig gets there. Good defending. That's the sort of scraps we're going to have to feed on for the rest of this game. We're already very tired. Oh dear. Oh, this is when it gets annoying. Brown into Murphy. Lovely first touch. Easy save for Pickford. God, if we give away a goal now, let's at least come away with the point. If we're going to sit back the whole bloody game. Absolutely running on fumes now. That's good interplay though with Balassi. Barely anyone in this half. Back inside to Balassi. Can he keep possession? Nope, loses it straight away. Oh God, well, the pains of being a lone striker in a Big Sam side when he decides to shut up shop. He parked the bus, decided to take the 1-1. I just have no words for it anymore. It's so frustrating. Why? Have just a bit of self-belief. We weren't the best side today for a lot of the game, but we did have the quality to go on and win it. Gabby gets man of the match and gets his goal, but... oh, dearie me. So annoyingly, we have been a little bit more attacking in recent games, but I guess a game away from home, having been a goal down, getting back into it, the pragmatist, that is Sam Allardyce, decided the point is more important to us. And it sees us drop further off, 7th spot. Now we are 3 points behind West Ham. They've dropped points as well. The top 6 starting to look very familiar. And once again, Everton is going to be scrapping over that 7th spot that they pretty much always have to battle for. And they're not doing much battling at the moment. That was not battling. Maybe smart, I don't know, but it didn't feel smart. So let's take a look at our development sheet where we're shooting up. We're still only 22 years old. The sky is the limit for this man. We're almost up to 85 attacking prowess, which is huge. So it's a nice long rest, and it's on another away trip and another trip down south sort of ish to Swansea. I don't know actually, where is Swansea? I have no idea where that is. Except for in Wales, obviously, I know that much. Don't know what part of Wales it's in. Anyway, less geography, more football. Let's get some more goals. And let's just keep scoring them, and let's not stop. Let's not give up. So everyone's well rested. Barkley drops to the bench. That's an interesting decision. No Rooney. Sigurdsson in for Rooney this time. And Coleman and Baines. Lennon again. Hopefully we can get on the end of some more of his crosses because they've been pretty effective. So it is a rainy, rainy day in Wales. How Gabby must be missing the warmer climes of either Portugal or his home country of Brazil. Having to play on days like this. He must be getting paid a lot of money for it to be worth it. All out here to Balassi. Looking for the far post for... Oh, Lennon! Gabby with the header! Oh, save! Off the line from Fabianski. Still not cleared though. Oh, Coleman tackled by Ronaldo Sanchez. I thought that was in. Thought that was the tap in. It was a great save in the end. Oh, why go all the way back? That's what's... Oh my God. Let's try going forward, shall we? Forward! Oh my God. 23 minutes in and this has been a very, very frustrating game. The passing is so slow. All the way back to Pickford again. They just can't build it. Out swinging corner here for Swansea. Messer's there. Pickford with a good punch away and it's going all the way to Gabby. He's got two to run at here. Lennon, the nearest Everton player to him. He's going to look to take Bartley on. Steps away from him and then Bartley, good strong shoulder. That's poor. That's really poor. Ayew now. Into Bonnie. Ayew's made a good run and that's a nicely poked ball in from his centre forward partner. Ayew now into the box. He's got Gay with him. Back to Wilfred Bonnie. The shot comes in. And eventually it goes back to Pickford. He fires a long ball looking for Gabby. Takes it on the chest really well. Then turns away from Bartley. He's going to have to play it into Aaron Lennon who's made a good run. He goes all the way back. I guess we didn't really give him an outlet, but that's a lovely ball into Coleman. Can he whip a ball in? No, Sanchez gets a foot to it. First corner of the game here for Everton. Gabby's made a good run near post. He's there with Bartley. The header comes in off the line from Sanchez and it's an own goal. Well, finally we get to see an own goal be scored by another team other than ours. Across both series, we've been plagued by them. Gabby got up well. It was Sanchez on the post, so I think prevented that going in. We couldn't get there for the tap in, but we have got the goal. All important goal to see us up here, but it has been a very frustrating and difficult game for Gabby and for Everton. Hopefully we can press on now, but almost certainly we'll just sit back and let them come on to us for another 50 minutes. Oh, that's poor from Fabianski. Gabby now. That's easy street. Thank you very much, Flappy Hansky. And we'll take that every day of the week. I think Gabby sort of knew what he was going to do. He lost out there. Almost won it back. The ball back. He's putting good pressure on the keeper. Tried to be too clever. And then Gabby, well, he wasn't going to miss that one. Lovely finish. Would have been disappointed to miss that. Can Swansea get something back before the break? Lovely passing here. It won't find its way back into Tillotson, though. It will find Gabby. So it's half-time here. And, well, I would say against the run of play, we've got 2 goals. Let's take a look. No, we've had more possession, more shots. Yeah, it's been pretty easy for us here, I have to say. It was frustrating to begin with. But, yeah, pretty good. Gabby given an absolute gift-wrapped goal there by Lucas Fabianski. He couldn't miss that one. He almost scored the first as well if it wasn't for a goal line save, but then they conspired to bundle it into their own goal. Let's go out there and let's grab a couple more. It'd be good to get another hat-trick. It's been a while, it feels like. Oh, more great play there from Morgan Schneiderlin, who's been excellent in the centre today. Gabby moves it on to Lennon. He's got Coleman making the bombing run from the back. Yes, ball inside. Nice. Gabby turns his man. Oh, and that's good, strong play to win it back. And now they can look to break Swansea with Bonnie. Receives it from Ayew. Ayew's made a good run into the box. And that's a lovely ball round the corner into Jordan Ayew. And it's off the face of Jordan Pickford. And Swansea get a goal back here. This is dangerous. It was Gabby who lost the ball in the first place. Can't really blame him too much. He was trying to go forward. That's a lovely ball around the back of Jagielka, who couldn't get there. And Pickford couldn't save either. Oh dear. Oh dear. And now Swansea, with the home fans behind them, are going to look to get a second here. And once again, Everton are sitting off, which so many times has come back to haunt us. Are you now? Out to Messer. Oh, it's a lovely ball into Bonnie. Oh, Christ. I mean, there were 2 great goals. You can't deny that. Can't deny Swansea that, but we've just been ripped apart there. Simple passing through the centre. I mean, that's an incredible ball from Messer. Falling, but he managed to get it into the path of Wilfred Bonnie. He finished well, and it's honours even here. Lennon was never going to win that, and they've got it straight back here. Sanchez keeps hold of it well under pressure from Coleman. Back to Olsen, into Ayew. They're looking really strong now. Swansea. They've got the momentum here as Olsen goes into the box. Tricked back inside. Lovely ball to the far post to Bonnie. Oh, for God's sake. And from 2 goals up, we are now a goal behind. And this has been a capitulation of the highest order. As Tim Sher would say, you cannot fucking legislate for the capitulation. If he was doing an impression of Michael Caine doing a bad impression of himself. Oh, God. Oh, God. Right, we're out. We're gone. Transfer list. Anywhere will do. Bonnie now. Great ball out to Agigare. No one in the box. Steps back inside neatly. Are you now to finish it? No words. I've no words for how bad this Everton side is when we want to be. Sometimes we can look great. We can put teams like United and Chelsea to the sword. And then Swansea City will score 4 after having conceded 2 against us. I just don't understand this. Really don't. We've not had the backup today. And that is the problem. And as olays come from the Swansea fans as they put together a 30-pass move, they finally lose it. But it's going to be full time here in Wales. That is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Gabby on the score sheet again, but just nothing from his teammates. I hate to be a blamey Brian, but my word, with there some poor performances across the field today. Gabby's was poor as well. There's no doubt about that. He gets a 6.5, but no. Sigurdsson, not good enough. Lennon had a shocker. And then Jagielka and Keane were irrelevant for most of the game. They did almost no defending at all. No defending at all. Absolutely not good enough, but we are still in 9th somehow. Swansea, they were pretty close to us actually. They're having a good season. They're on a very similar record to us. They've lost more games than we have, and they've got a 5 less goal difference. But they're not doing badly at all. So maybe not the most embarrassing loss ever, but not great. We're still only 4 points off Arsenal in 7th. Southampton have moved above them into 6th. It's still on, but with performances like that, you just wonder about this side. So in the next episode, we do go to high-flying Southampton. I think we are at home for a change. We've had a few away games. We haven't been doing well. Gabby is now top of the goal ranking, though. It would be a real shame for us to leave and not get the golden boot, with us being well in the running for it. It's between us and Kane. Maybe there's another Premier League team we should go to. What's the league looking like? We don't necessarily need to win the league. We might just go to Arsenal, even if it's for only half a season. Half a season, we could maybe play well enough at Arsenal to get them back into the Champions League. That would be good. I'd be happy with that. And then we'd still be in line for the golden boot. Let's just remind ourselves of Arsenal's formation. Yeah, they're playing one up top. They're playing Sanchez there. Last time I looked, I'm pretty sure they were playing Welbeck. I mean, we're up against Sanchez, Giroud, Welbeck for that spot. We're as good as Welbeck and Giroud now in terms of overall rating. Sanchez, I have noticed sometimes has been playing as either a left or right midfielder. So we might get chances there. It's not impossible. I mean, if you play well enough, you get chances in any side. If you are given the opportunities and you take them, then we back ourselves to get into any side in the world with the form that Gabby's been in this season. Top scorer in the league. Surely Arsenal would be happy to have him. And maybe, just maybe, would give them enough to get themselves back into those Champions League spots. But again, let me know in the comments. So we're still not going to quite make it into the transfer window, but we've got 2 important games with teams around us, West Ham and Southampton. If we can win those 2 games, then things will look vastly different. I'm still not decided, but Arsenal, interesting. Staying at Everton, possible but frustrating. Leaving the Premier League, it would be a shame not to get that golden boot. So yeah, let me know in the comments and I'll see you in a bit.